Mm. Hey y'all. Look at me on live with my face showing. You know I'll never be on here with my face. I be having my little avatar percolating. But today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come on and show my little smiling face. Ding. Hi you guys. So I want to talk about something important, which is everybody is not a hater. And this gonna be a quick live because I don't be having a whole bunch of time to be on here like that. But I do want to just come on and talk about it because there is this common theme going around. It's like an epidemic where people are like, oh my God, you ain't nothing but a hater. Like, you a whole hater. And I just want to say, everybody is not a hater. Like, everybody is not a hater. Yes, there are instances where you got real haters, you got real people hating on you. They try and jump off me and jump on you. Sometimes there are real haters, but everybody is not a hater. Sometimes people just trying to put you up on game. Sometimes people just trying to tell you the truth. Sometimes people see your coattail slipping and they need to pull you to the side and be like, girl, you look crazy. But that doesn't mean that they are hating on you. It doesn't mean they want to see you win. And I just think that being so narrow minded that you literally, when people come and give you advice, and you're so jaded and you're so broken and you're so bruised that when you hear advice from people, the first thing that runs through your mind is, oh, she a hater, or oh, he a hater. I'm gonna just talk about women here because I'm a woman. So I'm gonna just say it from a woman's perspective. If the first thing that runs through your mind when somebody tries to give you sound advice is, oh, she a hater, you really need to do some self inventory. You really need to do some self inventory because everybody is not hating on you. And I know that from just being a woman, your first instinct is to be protective of your self esteem, is to be guarded, it's to like not let anybody see you sweat. Like, I understand that that's a reactive emotion that a lot of women have. I have it too. But sometimes you got to say, let me consider the source. Because if you actually consider the source and consider what's being told to you and really listen, don't listen from the perspective of, oh my God, they're judging me. But like, try to take a step back, open up your mind, and really listen to what people are saying to you. And ask yourself, are these people giving me legitimate advice that I could apply to my life and make a meaningful difference? Ask yourself, no matter what they say, just ask yourself that question. And if the answer to that is yes, then consider the fact that this person might not be a hater. Consider that perhaps you've built this idea of a hater around yourself as a self defense mechanism, because that's what it is. Saying that, oh, all these just hating, that is a self defense mechanism. That is a lack of accountability. That is, oh, I'm not willing to be self aware in this moment. So I'm gonna just chalk everybody else up to being a hater because I don't want to be self aware. I can walk through life with rose colored glasses. I can walk through life like everything is okay. Thinking that every single person you encounter is jealous of you is a dangerous way to live your life. I just really want to say that if you are out there and this live came across your page, if you got a notification, it was because the Lord wanted you to hear this message for either yourself or the Lord wants you to give this message to somebody else. If you walk through life saying to yourself, everybody's hating on me, like everybody is hating on me, you really need to consider your own mental stability, because that is like the most unproductive emotion you can have, and it's actually dangerous because sometimes there are people out here giving you real advice that can really save you from a bad situation. You might be out here buying a home. Let's just say you're buying a home and you tell one of your homegirls, hey sis, I found this home that I'm interested in and I'm about to make an offer. And let me show you a picture of it. You see the pictures of the house, you see the areas in, and your friend says to you, sis, I don't know. I don't know about that house for a few reasons. Number one, it looked like the school district is sucky. Number two, it looks like it might be too small for you and your family. Number three, it looks like the houses that are selling in the surrounding area aren't appreciating in value the same way as that house. They're giving you legitimate reasons why you should reconsider that purchase. And instead of you listening to that information, you instead say, Nah, she just hating on me. She only saying that because she don't own a house herself. She only saying that because she don't want to see me win. She only saying that because she know once I get my house, it's going to be better than her house. Oh, she just saying that because blah, blah, blah. Like, if that's your attitude when you're taught, first of all, you need to consider whether or not you really consider that person a friend, and do you trust their opinion. That's number one. Number two, you need to consider whether or not you are being too narrow-minded, because sometimes people see problems that you don't see because you're in the shit. Like, you're in it, you're living, you're in the thick of it. You're into the thick of it. And when you're in the thick of your situation, you don't see all of the outside perspective because you're so far in the thick of it. It doesn't make people haters. If people tell you that you are making a bad purchase and they got legit reasons for why it's a bad purchase, they're not a hater. That's actually a friend. If you have people in your life who let you make bad decisions and do not ask the difficult questions, those are your real haters. All those friends you got around you that's like, F them bitchs, they ain't nothing but some hating hoes. They hating on you. They don't want to see you glow up. They don't want to see you shine, boo. They don't want to see you win. No, no. A real friend is going to listen to what the quote unquote haters are saying, and they're going to pull out the parts that the haters are saying that make sense, and they're going to discard the stuff that doesn't. So a real friend will come to you and say, you know what, sis? I know you got a lot of people who don't really mess with you like that, but I was listening to XYZ ABC, and honestly, she might have had a good point. Like, I'm not saying take all of her advice, but maybe you might want to go back to that seller and negotiate the price of that house. Maybe you might want to think about the school district, because your kids are getting older and they're about to start going to school soon, or whatever. Like, sometimes a real friend is going to tell you. You don't discard everything people are telling you. Some of it is real. Some of it is helpful. Some of it is useful. But if you are so narrow-minded that you put everybody in a box and you don't take advice, you don't take feedback, you will not grow. You will not grow. Anything that's not growing is dying. Anything that's not growing is dying. Imagine being a flower and people being like, baby, you need some sun, you need some water, you need some fertilizer, and you being like, nah, I'm the best flower on the block. I don't care what nobody say. The sun gonna shine on me anyway, because I'm the chosen one. God got favor over me. Yeah, God got favor over you. God has favor over everybody. Welcome to the party. In the words of offsetting them. I mean, no, Pop Smoke. In the words of Pop Smoke, baby, welcome to the party. God got favor over everybody. You are no exception. God applies his favor equally, honey boo. So God's favor is not going to save you from some nonsense in your life. What saves you is lived experience. One of my favorite quotes in the whole entire world is, a wise man learns from the mistakes of others, and a fool learns from their own mistakes. If you out here living your life and you like, oh well, if it don't work out, I'll figure it out later. Yeah, you will figure it out later. 2, 3, $400,000 later. You go ahead and you invest your hard-earned money, your life savings, into something that is a sinking investment. Yeah, you could learn from your own mistake hundreds of thousands of dollars later. Yes, you could. Or you could be a wise man and learn from the experiences of others and make a better choice. Spend the money more wisely. Everybody is not a hater. Everybody is not trying to stop your progress. So that mentality is self-doubt and is self-limiting. And sometimes you have to audit your friends. You have to audit your friends. Take a sharp pencil and audit your friends. If you got people in your life who has never given you a piece of sound advice, audit that friend. If you have people in your life who constantly support your poor decisions, audit that friend. If you have people in your life who, when they try to tell you something that actually makes sense, you get an attitude, you shut down, you want to fight and argue with them, you need to audit yourself. Don't audit that friend. That's a real friend. Audit yourself. Audit yourself and your own behaviors. Everybody is not a hater. Everybody is not a hater. That's a common theme that's going around the internet. Everybody hating on me. Everybody hating on me. Everybody's not a hater. It's just not. You're not that amazing. I mean, neither am I. You know what I mean? Like, nobody is that good. Nobody is that good that the entire world of people with common sense is hating on you because you are that good. It's not real. It's not real. Sometimes people want to save you from the mistakes that they made themselves when they were younger. And that's okay. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous to live your life that way. You will make a lot of mistakes and you can't recover from everything. Some people be like, oh, you always can recover. God always give you a second chance. Yeah, that's true. You can always correct a mistake, but the recovery process can be brutal, it can be painful, and it can be exhausting. You can lose years off your life for your failure to take advice. You can lose years and years and years of wealth that you have built and worked hard for because of your failure to take advice. Another thing I would say is please surround yourself, ladies, with people who are more intelligent than you. It's okay to have friends who are peers and who are on your intellectual level, peer to peer. That's perfectly fine. But please find yourself 2 or 3 friends who are doing so much better than you in life that you almost aspire to be like them one day. And that's not in a way for you to be envious of them, but it's because you need people in your life who are going to constantly challenge you, who are going to say, you know what, I've done that before. And let me give you the advice that I wish I had before I did that. Or they can say, I've made that investment before, so maybe you might not want to put all your money there. Or they can say, I refinanced my house before, so I know the right lender to go to if you want to get a really good interest rate. Sometimes you need people who are smarter than you in your circle to keep you on a straight and narrow. If you feel like you are the most intelligent person in your friend group, you are with the wrong group of friends. That's a major red flag. Wrong group of friends. Wrong group of friends. You don't want to be the most intelligent in your friend group. And you want people who are going to tell you the truth and be honest with you. And if all your conversations with your quote unquote friends surrounds, they hate and they hate and they hate and they hate, and we all got haters, like, first of all, what kind of bragging rights do you get out of saying that your whole life is just filled with haters? Like, why does that make you feel good to say, oh, I'm such and such and I have X amount of haters, and you see that as a badge of honor? And I'm not saying haters don't exist, because they do. Like, I got a Instagram on a reel on my page right now, and it's like, hi haters, and I'm doing a little twerk session. Haters are real. Haters do exist. But I am blithely unaware that everybody ain't hating on me. Like, that was a joke. I was being facetious, you know? No. If your source of pride in your life is how many haters you have, if you walk around like that's a flex, like, yeah, I got XYZ, it's just hating on me, hi haters, but like, if that's a flex for you, that's something's wrong with you. Because you should also talk about how much support you have. You should talk about how you have people in your life who's constantly challenging you, and how you have people who are motivating and elevating you to do better on a regular basis. And then you should be able to take that information and give it back to your community, because this is all a chain reaction. When I win, you win, and I give back to others. So we all can continue to win. But if you get around your little circle, hey, I'm for sure. Info, Mashawn, hi, how are you? If you get around your friends, and all y'all could talk about is how many haters you got versus how many haters I got, how much clout you got versus how much clout I got. If that's all y'all can talk about, if that when you tally up the receipts, all y'all can get is a negative conversation, that ain't your right. Those are not the right people in your life. Those are not the right people in your life. When I hang around my friends, we do not talk about those things. That is a bizarre conversation to have. Like, I could only imagine getting in front of my friends and having a whole conversation with them like, girl, so let me tell you all these just that's hating on me. Let me tell you how I'm dragging these hoes. Let me, like, if I really got around my friends and started talking like that, they would be like, I'm going to call you back. We could be in front of each other, and they would be like, I'm going to call you back. Because they would be like, you are talking so stupid right now, I'm about to talk stupid back to you. They'd be like, hold on real quick, I'm going to call you back. And I would be like, what you mean you going to call me back? I'm going to call you back because you're talking stupid right now. What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? Get around your friends. Y'all should be talking about the future. Y'all should be talking about, like, what y'all about to build. What's next for you in your life? What's next for them in their life? They should be asking you, hey sis, I'm about to send this email. I'm working on this project. What are your thoughts? Let me show you my business plan that I made. I want you to critique it. Let me talk to you about this new company that I'm starting. And I want to get your advice on whether or not I should put this person on my board. That's what me and my friends talk about. Like, these are real conversations. It is bizarre if you're having friends and y'all not talking about these people are limiting your potential. These people are holding you back, and these people are not your friends. I would be sick to my stomach if all my friend could talk about is her clout and her social status. That is a very, I want to say stupid, but I'm not going to say stupid because I don't want to use that word. But that is a very mundane, basic thing to talk about, because social clout and social capital is a fleeting resource. This I could have 1,000 people in this live right now make one wrong comment and I could be canceled tomorrow. It is a fleeting resource. It is a fleeting resource. Do not put your self-worth into fleeting resources. It's fleeting. Put your self-worth into tangible things that you can hold on to, that you built and that you can sustain and that you feel proud of. This is not real. This is fantasy. This is fleeting. So that's the word for today. The word for today is everybody is not a hater. Sometimes people want to tell you that you are making a fool of yourself. Sometimes people want to tell you you need to do better. Sometimes people want the best for you. Sometimes people feel like you're failing and they want to stop you before you fall deeper into the hole. Sometimes people want to just tell you the truth and stop chalking it up to hating. No. Consider the messenger. And that's the word for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the live. I told you it was going to be a quick one. Please leave me a comment if you did. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.